Here is a step-by-step guide on how to get more sales using customer testimonials. I'm going to show you exactly where to put them so you get a ton more sales opportunities. Testimonial formats. This is a hierarchy. I talked about this in another video when I talk about content creation for you and how you can generate a ton of social media content with the least amount of effort. We're going to do the same thing here. We want the maximum output for the minimum amount of effort. So this is a hierarchy. Video, audio, text with image, and text alone. All right. Why is it a hierarchy? Because if you get a testimonial in something higher on the list, all of the things lower on the list are available to you. If you get a video testimonial, you can strip out the audio and you've got an audio testimonial. And then you can transcribe it and you've got a text testimonial with a still image. Or you can have text alone. But if you're only getting testimonials as text alone, if they're just typing it in, then you're only getting one thing. When you could have four assets instead of just one. So this is the 4 for 1. You get all of these assets if you start with video. Now I know video is the hardest to get, but it gives you more leverage. So the next piece, making testimonials feel real. When you are deploying a testimonial, don't just use the client's name. Don't just say Bob Jones, or worse, just say B Jones, or Bob. Don't just use the client's name. Ideally, because we're overcoming objections here, we want the reader, your prospective future customer, you want them to see themselves in the situation. So a testimonial has much more effect if either you're only selling to one avatar. Let's say you're only selling to laundromat owners. If that's the case and it's so clear that your product is only for laundromat owners, then perhaps you don't need this. But if you're selling something that's at all generic, and maybe you're selling to laundromat owners and gas station owners, you're selling apparel, and you're both selling to moms and their teen daughters. Those are two very different types of people. So you want to put their industry or situation so that the future prospective customer can see themselves in that situation. So instead of just Bob, it would say something like Bob Jones, laundromat owner for 15 years. That way, the next person who's a laundromat owner can say, oh, well, I've only been in business for 3 years, and here's Bob. He's also a laundromat owner. He's been in business for 15 years. He's seen a lot more than me, and he thinks this is great. Oh, wow, I should pay attention to this. Or it can be Sally J, if you don't want to have the full name because it's consumer. Sally J, mom and career woman, something like that. Industry, situation, and then the reader can say, well, I'm a mom and career woman too. I should listen to this. This person has something, they're like me, right? You want to think that the people who are like you are more likely to give the kind of testimonial that will be the same as your result. So the more specific you are, the realer it is. So where to use these testimonials? Obviously on your website. I talked about all these different pages on your website you could put on there. Think about the overwhelming proof wall of testimonials. We talked about that. Put it in your marketing collateral. Put it in your presentations. Put it on your online profiles. Put it on your LinkedIn. Put it on your Facebook, wherever you've got an online profile. Put it in your customer welcome packet. People miss this. The testimonial isn't just about dragging them over the line in sales. It's also the confirmation that they made a good purchase. So including testimonials post-purchase is a really valuable thing. You can include it in the customer welcome packet. You can deliver it to them as part of an email sequence. However you do it, continuing to show them that they made a good decision will help them through that valley of despair that they're going to go through, their instant purchase regret. As soon as they purchase, before they get the thing, there's this kind of regret that comes there. You want to keep them excited, and you keep them excited by reinforcing that they made a smart decision. And that's by using testimonials in their welcome packet or in the welcome materials and drip feeding it out and making sure they're continuing to see that other people got good results before they get their result. Because otherwise they're just waiting. They might get buyer's remorse. They might refund on you. They might try to quit. This is very frequent. But the more you can keep that excitement up and keep up their belief that they are going to get a great result, the better you're going to be. Email signature. People put testimonials in email signatures. It's a great way to do it as well. So that is the best way to get the results with testimonials. I want you to implement this as soon as possible. Having testimonials will help your sales like you will not believe. So now's the time to do it. Get going. Good testimonials will get you more sales calls, but watch this video here to see how to use the testimonial in another way, which is to get rid of objections on your sales calls so you never get the prospect objecting.